Binance to disclose names of users to EFCC. Discos borrowed 273.24 billion naira to purchase meters, others, according to a report. Energy crisis, vandalism, debt, others hinder 8,000 megawatts supply. That's according to the minister. Dangote says manufacturers must focus on consumer rights. Subsidy removal, forex liberalization drive FAC disbursement up 23.9% to 2.1 trillion naira. Edo Guba polls. Tinubu predicts victory for APC. Support President Tinubu to succeed. Governor Sule advises Peter Obi. Terrorists storm Kaduna in fresh attack, abduct 87. Ijaw youths condemn killings of soldiers in Delta. Abductors of Edo PDP chairman yet to make contact. Moving on to The Guardian. Metering gaps remain despite 273.3 billion naira loan to discos. Terrorism. Ohaneze cautions Tinubu as gunmen abduct dozens in fresh Kaduna attack. Activities paralyzed in UNN as SANU, NASU join warning strike. FRSC has powers to operate on FCT roads, appeal court rules. Inflation and rising construction costs. Low middle class defer home ownership plans for food. Court convicts 5 for murder, kidnapping in Rivers. Settle Nasu, SANU members urgently, NLC tells government. Sanwo-Olu ex-governors, others call for new constitution. Moving on to The Punch. Soldiers killing. Army Delta community defer over reprisal as troops arrest 20. Lagos community recalls tales of hardship as bulldozer reduced buildings to rubble. Rivers teenager arrested for alleged defilement of 11-year-old schoolmate. Akwa Ibom lovers arrested for faking kidnap. EFCC recovers 324 houses, documents for Kanu pensioners. ECOWAS searches for fresh unity as Niger others attempt sub-regional bloc. Tension in Ogun as transport unions clash over ticket sales. Family seeks compensation for technician crippled by factory explosion. Man held for allegedly macheting 90-year-old grandma to death. Let's move on to the Daily Trust. National Convention, Labour Party blasts Reps Caucus, threatens sanction. 86 abducted in fresh Kaduna attack. 73 cattle rustled in Plateau. Bandits taking over our farmlands, Southwest farmers. No reprisal attack over troops killing military. Anyoku Adebanjo ex-governors call for new constitution. NAPTIP arraigns Alliance Hospital staff over organ trafficking. Court injunction stopping swearing of Plateau APC lawmakers, according to a governor's aide. Residents killed as angry soldiers allegedly from Delta burned down houses in Bayelsa. Kidnapped Bauchi traditional ruler found dead. Eric Beshola, Nigeria can survive presidential system. And that's it on the Daily Trust. Moving on to The Nation. Bandits abduct 86 in Kaduna. Fleeing killers of operatives will be arrested, says Defense Minister. After sacking 7, 12 more CBN directors to go. Alleged 4.1 billion naira property fraud. EFCC recovers 324 houses in Kanu. Ondo governorship. APC begins sale of nomination form. Sani renews call for state police. Economy. Islamic body urges patience, understanding. Budget padding. ACF under fire for backing Ningi. And that's it on The Nation. Time to get to your reaction right now. And you can watch live and join the conversation on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. Kindly go straight to your point when you call in. State your name, your location, move away from your device, and share your thoughts. Numbers to call 08095974869 and 08099930137. Dr. Mrs. Umar Lebara in Owerri on Facebook says, I joined Peter Obi for a total review of the budget. Ned Nwoko said he got over 1 billion naira. Whatever is done in secret can't be kept in secret, or can be kept in secret for as long as possible, but like smoke buried on the ground must find itself to the surface of the earth. Whatever happens by night must surely be revealed, is what she goes on to say. Moazu John Lasisi says, advice for Peter Obi is an advice for all well-meaning Nigerians. We must all support President Tinubu to succeed. And Voice of Embassy says, in as much as we are not supporting or encouraging killing of any kind, please let the military tread with caution in Bayelsa and Delta. The killings should stop and the maiming of innocent citizens, but rather let them go after the main perpetrators and bring them to justice, is what Voice of Embassy says. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome.
Good morning. My name is Abdul. I'm calling from Karamaji.
Welcome, Abdul.
I want to talk about the issue of this budget. When Peter Obi will say that is the good leader, what we expect immediately when somebody is not winning election, let us join hands with all the masses, give us the advice so they can help us. Because the way they do the budget now, we are still the truth. Most of the senators are not on behalf of us, the masses. They are come for their own opinions. So now, I think may God Almighty bless Abdul Ningi. May God make the president to put eyes to make sure anybody that offended, anybody that has high hand for this thing, may they punish that person, may they catch the person and show us the reality, what they are doing in this Senate. Because the way they are promoting money, they are feeding them, they pay them all the allowances, they don't work for us. They They are there with us. We not see anything. See the way where the country is.
All right.
God bless Nigeria.
God bless you. Good morning. Welcome.
On another call. Please try again later.
Hello, good morning, Diki Itodo.
Good morning.
My name is Salasi. I greet Elder Jimmy Odeni for Airport Road. Alhaji Tatame Dola, I agree to Malan Haruna, I agree to Sue. I want to talk about this fresh kidnapping again in Kaduna. You know, I'm tired of hearing about kidnapping. Do you know, Diki Itodo, now, if you say I should hit Nigerian road, what comes to my mind? What will be on the road? And I may be kidnapped. That is the fear. I'm not afraid of the bad road or, other thing or mechanical. But the greatest fears that come to me is you may be kidnapped on the way. So please, we are urging the government. We know they are trying, but they should do more. 87 people kidnapped again in Kaduna. This Kajuru and Chukun local government, have been suffering badly from these kidnappers. They should use their intelligence. Get these people. We want investors to come and invest in this country. But international news, they hear more than we that we are in this country. I will conclude by saying, today's victims are yesterday's survivor. Tomorrow's victims are today's survivor. It could be anyone listening to me out there. Do the needful in the aspect of insecurity. Nagodi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Mr. Meza, calling you. Well done work. The president, Patinubu, says he's hopeful or convinced that APC will win election in Edo, the gubernatorial election. Yes, with their performance, they will win. This subsidy is gone. We're able to gather money for the country. Now, at least, Niger warriors, they started their power plan. We open their border. Hopefully, maybe we'll open other borders. The appointments favor Edo people very well, Shomole and the rest. So, I agree with him that APC will win, hands down, the election in Edo. But just remember that Edo people, when it comes to politics, even though, I've not been talking about it, I don't want them to do ethnic politics. Look for the best candidate, which I think we have in a particular political party, the best candidate. That idea of, it even started from Edo State. A governor came from a rich home. They live very close to the government house. It's a family friend. And during election then, we came out and said, since he's from rich home, he's not going to loot our commonwealth. I will tell you that the best governors we have in Edo State is that governor. To the extent that when they go to court, from the boot of the car, they pay the bill. So that idea of somebody is a rich person, he get money, he wants to be the president, he wants to be the governor, vote for the president. Don't look at capacity, ability to listen. Somebody that is willing to work, you vote for the president. But right and down now, APC that is having crisis in Edo State, APC members came out and said nobody will dictate to them who will be the. In fact, they are even heading somewhere because of the primaries. Is it the same APC that the president is saying they will win election in Edo State? Edo politics is always different. Those ones abroad in other states, they join us together, mobilize all the people there, come and vote. It's not the normal politics one-sided that you say because you are feeding somebody that the person should come and vote. They don't do like that.
All right.
You see the issue of what happened in Delta State. I never said anything, but today I want to briefly say something. Truly, what those youths did is very wrong. And the group that set that community ablaze, wrong. But I will conclude by saying that as a mother, when we compare what happened in Edo, in Delta, Niger State, Benue, and the rest, we are not doing the right thing. See, but when I was in primary school, when parents, they advise their children because I don't have, I listen to their advice. See, don't say because this community, so person, nothing happened. You will go and do it in your community. All fingers are not equal. I beg, elders, always talk to your people. This is the time to look inward so that it will not repeat itself again. Thank you.
All right. And going to WhatsApp to take some messages right now. Bandits abduct 87 in Kaduna attack. When are we going to survive these attacks from kidnappers? God save Nigeria and Nigerians is what Chukwugozie Onu in Madala says. And Fitzgerald in Airport Road, I want to ask this question with all sincerity. Are the bandits more powerful? What exactly is happening? And the only way the government can succeed is to open the borders across the country to mitigate the suffering of the people and solve the economy problem as well as insecurity, is what Opulent in Bari says. Kidnapped Bauchi monarch found dead. May Allah forgive his shortcomings and grant him Jannah, is what Hajia Toyi Abdusalam in Madala shares. Oludade Abiodun says, I agree with Governor Sule. If Obi truly loves Nigeria and not desperate, he should support the government of the day. I think it is out of place for somebody who claims to love Nigeria so much to protect solutions rather than, okay, the president should please wake up and do something about insecurity in Nigeria. Would there be a day when newspaper headlines will not come with the killings, is the question Asotex in Lugbe is asking. I joined NLC in calling on the federal government to settle the salaries of NASU and SANU during the last industrial strike so that we don't have crisis in our universities again. The earlier the better, and that's what Jimmy Odeni shares. Good morning.
Itodo.
Welcome.
Yeah, Agabadu himself.
Good morning.
My name is Umar. Good morning.
Go ahead, Umar.
Yes, bandits has taken over our land, say the Southwest leaders. You know, bandits are this Nigerians to beggars. Beggars in the sense that today, the only place Nigerians can get food from now is to probably know the ministers, House of Rep members, senators, and what have you, governors. Because it's literally about palliative these days. Nobody talk about how Nigeria goes to farm anymore. Palliative, distribution of palliative. What is all these things? The bodies don't drive everybody come for bush. Nobody can go to farm anymore. Fulani, gone running, Fulani men chase Nigeria to outside. But this is just starting. I tell you, Nigeria should sit up. The government should wake up. The military should wake up. Every other person who needs to do something about this kidnapping and banditry we see this today should. If not, see, on a very good day, Nigerians are very good at what they do. We should know this. Nigeria are very good at what they do. When he reach, when the jungle matured, Nigeria will consume the leaders who Nigerians will consume their leaders.
All right, Omar.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Thank you, Dikin. Good morning.
Welcome, Obasanjo. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Dikin. Where Obasanjo dance and gets money, if another person come over there, he will not get it. Maybe he will be receiving beating. That is what happened in Delta State. The soldier has been killing in our presence, not in the other eyes. In our presence, soldiers killed in Niger State. Not one, not two. Police in my community, 7 police with a DPO killed, all of them killed in our presence, not in the other side story, but the community was not catch on fire. But what happened in Delta State, I am telling you, our people are there. That community, nobody is there. As I'm talking to you, nobody. The community has been fired. A lot of people will be on guard this time. Like what? We're pleading with the democracy. Like we do say, if democracy will not pay us right, then the military could pay us right. Why? Because example is in Niger.
Obasanjo, I'm trying to get the point you're making right now. So can you kindly go straight to it so you can give room for others to call in as well?
Yes, that is what I'm saying. If the democracy is not making us sense, then let the military.
It's treasonable. We've had various conversations about the fact that there are calls for a coup and military to take over, which is not something that the country needs right now. So, what exactly is your point?
And they are making the coup in the country or the democracy in the country is not paying us now. like I do call on you to ask for a help. Sir, I went to Niger, I see, and I asked this question. A police, a gentleman, that is their police. The democracy in Niger and the military in Niger, that which one, as a police officer, which one do you prefer? They say better off of military takeover in Niger.
All right, Obasanjo, that's a good place to leave it. I was trying to get your point, but calling for a coup is treasonable, and the military have gone on to state that they are with the government, and nothing of the sort is going to happen. They've done that over and over again. So, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you. This is Mary from Gwagwalada.
Welcome, Mary. Please go ahead.
Thank you. I want to talk on Governor Sule, who said Obi should support Obasanjo. Obi should support Tinubu
yes,
to
please.
succeed. Yes. And I ask, is it only Obi that will support Tinubu to succeed? All of them who have been supporting Tinubu, will they not support him to succeed? Why won't they leave Obi alone? More of the governors are APC. They are supporting Tinubu. Let him succeed. If their support is genuine, they should leave Obi alone. And on the Delta killings, I've not called since then because they barred my line. I just got it retrieved yesterday. I condemn also the killing of the soldiers, and I condemn the reprisal attacks. We cannot be saying one thing and doing another thing. This is like what happened in Gaza, in Israel, when Hamas bombed Israel, and then the reprisal from Israel. And we are here saying they are killing innocent people. They should stop. Israel, they think it's too much. They should stop. But the night has happened to us. Why didn't we apply that wisdom that we are using to advise other people? Why did they go back for reprisal attacks? And they should know as soldiers that those people who killed the soldiers would have since fled the community.
But what they said, Mary, is that they did not go on any reprisal in the statement they released.
Itodo, leave that thing. Why are you believing their own and you are not believing our own? Are we not seeing? Don't we have eyes? Are we not, because we are not in power, have we become stupid people? So if those people that they are now going to attack, those are the people they will get information from. Because those ones they saw are the ones who didn't do anything. The ones who did the killing would have since left the community. So they are supposed to use those ones, those innocent ones, and get information from them to know who did the killing. Now they have gone to be attacking those people, burning houses, and you are saying they did not do anything. We are Nigeria. Is it strange for people to come and lie on air?
All right, Mary.
We are used to even the government lies on air. So.
All right. That's a good place to leave it right now. We'll go on the break. The news comes up at 7 o'clock, and afterwards I'll be back to take more of your reactions. But Daniel in Kurudu right here says, Sule telling Peter Obi to support Tinubu. I ask, what has he done to support the president? And truth is the one, and the Holy Book testifies to this fact that we shall all know the truth and it shall set us free. Thank God for the confession of Ningi. This is from St. Alebede in Aso, Maraba. All right, let's go on this break. Do well to stay tuned to Nigeria Info 95.1 Abuja.
This is Nigeria Info.